everyone. Thanks again, once again, for tuning in to Porch Talk. Today we're going to discuss H&M. Previously, I did a video. They had a young black male, a little boy, in a green hoodie that said, "Coolest monkey in the jungle." That didn't go over well with too many people. So now in Africa, there were some patrons in there destroying the store. Which, I understand you're angry, but that's probably not the right way to go about it. My solution would be, just don't spend your money in there. Just totally avoid the whole thing. Because the thing about it is, from onlookers, they're always wanting to be critical of African Americans. Everything we do, we always do something wrong. So I take it that we should approach matters in the way of, don't give them an excuse to dismiss the initial violation. And when you do stuff like that, it's easier for them to brush over and say, bump our cause. And you know, it's unfortunate and it's messed up. I'm not saying that it's right, but what is that going to do? So you toss over the store and you do what? What did it do? It did nothing. The best way to hit them is in their pockets, period.
I agree. I think that in our communities we have to stop thinking that we have to scream about and yell about to make a statement. Sometimes just the presence that you have is power enough.
For the lack thereof.
Yes, absolutely, you know. And so I think that doing all of this vandalism of the stores and all of that, it's really not helping anything. Because as Raquel said, that can just be dismissed. Hitting them in their pockets, you know, not shopping at their stores, not promoting their products, not wearing any of their products. I think if even the celebrities got in it and didn't wear any of the products and all of that stuff, I think those things makes a bigger statement than vandalizing and all of that stuff. Those things are little, and that's what we don't have to understand. Those things are little in the bigger realm of what a business and a worldwide brand, what that runs off of. Something like vandalizing a store is very small, or a few stores, that's very small. And so we have to start thinking bigger if we want something to change. And I know that even the mother of the young boy who wore the sweater, she was like, get over it or something.
Yeah,
you know,
she didn't see the big deal.
Yeah. And I don't even think that it's so much of, because I just don't think that maybe she quite understands what is really happening here. Because when there's so much noise going on, meaning behind what the frustration is kind of gets confused. I think that's what is happening here. The purpose of what that statement means in the long run is becoming confused. It's just a bigger reason as to why that statement is offensive to our people. We have to hit them where it hurts, and I think we just should not support that company anymore. Don't spend any money. Don't promote that company anymore. Hit them where it hurts.
Yeah, I think everything is about context too. I don't want to necessarily blame the mother. I did see her comment. She doesn't necessarily see the big deal. You guys, you know, get over it. It's a big deal for us because what we're experiencing in our country, I don't live in her country, so I don't know how racism is over there, how it affects her. Obviously, it must not. In her experience, it couldn't be a big deal, because if it was, she wouldn't have made that statement. So I'm not going to bash her and call her ignorant, because everything is based on experience and everything is relative. But for those of us that it does cause a certain type of issue or frustration, that whole act was totally kind of a bit far. Again, it did happen in Africa. So again, as I say this, I'll have to go and say initially that it is in context. We don't know how they feel over in their country. So maybe that was called for. I just think that we really do have to be mindful and handle things the best way that we know how. And again, sometimes your presence or the lack thereof says much. Sometimes just moving in silence, sometimes just ignoring them and not spending your money, because we live in a day and age that bad publicity sometimes is just as positive as good publicity. So we still gave them attention, and now people that probably didn't even know about H&M, now they might be going to check it out and purchasing them things from them. And I'm not saying that's happening. I'm just saying, giving you alternative things to consider. So we have to use our minds. It's better sometimes to fight a battle with your intellect versus physically. And we have to make that a practice. In 2018, this is a new year. We are 13 days into the new year. Happy New Year to everyone. We're 13 days. And it's a lot of stuff going on. I know even with me personally and stuff. This year is coming in with a whirlwind, but I really truly believe this is the year for us to tighten up and get our things in order. It's time to get our houses in order, straighten up our acts, and really put things in perspective of what is important to you. So I just want to leave you with that.
I want to add in that I do agree. I think that we have to definitely put things into much more of a greater perspective, and we have to start giving purpose to our actions. And I think we have to start making bigger statements, and sometimes that doesn't mean that has to make noise, but definitely going into things, knowing what your meaning is for what you're doing with this. I think if we're going to fight the fight, we have to realize that this is a new day and we have to fight in a new way. I truly hope that people who disagree with H&M's actions will go about this in a different way. I myself choose to just not support the company anymore. I love H&M clothing, but I just choose not to shop there anymore. I think things like this just has to be noticed. We can't allow society to push our concerns under the rug, overshadow them. Things like this should not be acceptable. So that's my take on it.
Well, thanks again, you guys, for tuning in. Check us next time. Bye. Make sure you choose Rocky Road Productions LLC Porch Talk to feed your entertainment needs. And you can do that by following us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you like this video and share it with all your family and friends. Tag somebody in it, why don't you? And don't forget to comment down below and let us know how you feel. And before you leave, make sure you subscribe. That's right. You'll catch us every week. Looking forward to see you again next time. Bye.